right, so play number 4, 1st and 10. They had a quick pass out of the quick game, then they had a power run, and then a 3rd and inches QB sneak. So here we go. I love this, again, scripted plays by Brady. So they start off with 2 tight end, and then 2 in a row. It's the 3 receivers, okay? So the 1-2 personnel, then a 1-1 personnel, and then they bring in an extra lineman, Edwards, a guard, a backup guard who started for a long time for the Rams, or for a short time, whatever. But anyway, he's outside here as an extra lineman, extra box, 6 offensive linemen. We have a tight end, Kincaid, who's really had a good year. And then Stephon Diggs, of course, the great receiver. And it looks like Porter, that rookie for the Steelers, is following him everywhere. And Tomlin will do that. That's old school. But hey, make use of Porter's. We know he's having a really good year. He must be having a great year if he's lining up press coverage on Diggs everywhere. So then we have, this is what I love. I love the extra lineman, the personnel look, the personnel change you make. And this is great when you can script the plays. You're ready to go at the start of the game and you know what to do. And then Isabella, guy off the practice squad. It's been around. He's a little slot back type. I like these guys. You can use them in all kinds of ways. Little fly sweeps, jet motions. And this is what he's doing. He started out over here and he motioned here and then back across, reverse motion. You know what's interesting? You have a tight end over here, you have a receiver, you have the running back, and then you have Isabella. And since you have an extra lineman, you only have you have more, but let's just say you only have 4 true eligibles, let's say. And they're all lined up on one side. Even if you say you have 5 eligibles, you have 5 eligibles, but 4 skill guys. Okay, let's put it that way. And you've got this 4 skill guys over here on one side. That's super college style. Like, usually you don't see that. And the pros, because of the way they're more pro style, less spread, less mixing it up on the pre-snap, more of a mixing it after the snap in the designs, okay? So usually for the pros, you're going to see trips a lot, but you don't usually see it where you throw a whole bunch of guys unbalanced to one side. So here you have an unbalanced line because you have an extra lineman over here, but you have an unbalanced set over to this way. Okay, that's cool stuff from Joe Brady. That's what you call PS, power spreader. If you want to, water it down and say college, okay, call it that. So Isabella goes in motion one way, comes back the other way. We do a fake jet sweep to him, okay? And, you're looking at man-to-man too, of course, because look at Peterson following his guys. And we got a man-to-man Kincaid all by himself versus one guy, okay? And if that's a safety, which it is, so what did the Steelers do? They went 3 safety to start the game. Then they were going 1 safety with an extra cornerback in, and now they're back to the standard 3-4 with 2 safeties. Okay, and row is down here, press coverage on Kincaid. We got press coverage here. We got man-to-man here. This is one man. They're doing it again, 1 man high. You see this guy following him, okay? So that's Peterson. So this is a perfect play call. And believe me, I don't know. Tomlin mixes it up a lot. You'll see it even in this series. He'll go back. He's already done 1 match coverage. He'll do some more zone here in a minute. But maybe in the beginning of the games, he goes more man or aggressive to start. I'm not sure, but Brady set this all up, no doubt in my mind. He had to set up hoping for this kind of coverage. Perfect. So you got 1 safety high. We'll see it from the other direction. First, see Josh in the pocket. Josh makes the 5 steps drop. Look how he doesn't really, his fundamentals aren't exactly a sidearm throw from off the back foot, but it's Josh Allen. Let him do what he has to do because the guy keeps improving every year. He knows exactly what to do with this ball. Look at him. He's looking that safety off back there, looking him off. Now, he knows already he's going to this guy, but it's Josh Allen. And so let him throw off his back foot. Who cares? And a perfect pass in cold weather. JT O'Sullivan does this on his he reviewed this play in his film room, and he just goes off about Josh Allen because he was a quarterback in the NFL, and he just can't believe the talent of Josh. And yeah, it's amazing. It's just off his back foot, a whip right on the guy. It's great. But again, I'm looking at scheme here. I'm not looking at the personnel as much. At the talent as much. And we see it from another angle. And he's like walking around all cocky there. I love it. All right, so yeah, see it from this angle. You can see Isabella's already went this way. Now he goes back the other way. Fake the sweep to him. You got all that. Look at this. Look at the eyes of him because of Josh. Look at that. He's looking this way, And boom, he's late for this guy coming across. And there is no way a safety is going to stay on him. Actually pretty good by Rowe, but he's not on him. We have some max protection too now. Max protect, just a two-man route really, with an outlet over here. So two-man route with an outlet. It's a great scheme design. Just love it. Great scripted. So that's a great game plan on the script. A great scheme design. I don't really want to say a play call because it's really not a play call if it's scripted, except he might have had ideas of another play in this script. He had flexibility. So good job to use this play from the script. So play call as well. Game plan, scheme, and play call. And then check out the coverage by Rowe. We'll look at it again. A little bit. If you want to get picky, it was a little behind the receiver. Let's not get picky. Here we go. Rowe. Good coverage, but he can't stay with him. Look at him trying to grab him. He can't stay with him. And a good catch. He almost got it because that ball wasn't led enough. And if he wasn't off his back foot, maybe Josh Allen leads him a little bit. That's the little bit of the things with Josh Allen you get. But you get so many good things and such great improving, you almost don't want to complain too much about him. Just that's the thing. Josh finding his balance, because he could be a magic man. We've seen it. But to be a magic man, like Michael Jordan, let's say, Magic Johnson, we'll take the original Magic Man. You have to have that balance of, Magic had to learn that. If you watch that Winning Time, that was a cool series. And they were showing how he struggled to take over from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You want Josh to be Josh. And that's what Joe Brady's doing a little better. Dorsey was trying to do it. And by the way, Dorsey had, I'm sure he had stuff coming from McDermott like, I don't want Josh running so much and getting banged so much. Dorsey tried to make a more of a pro-style spread for him. Joe Brady's getting back to more the power spread, hitting running backs, setting up cool plays like this, fly motion, sweeps, and all this crap, different stuff, uses of personnel, and letting Josh be Josh, letting him run and letting him throw off the back foot. Okay? Yes, almost the play that was almost knocked away. Yes, you get some interceptions from Josh, but he has to find the balance, Josh. He's trying to, and he's not going to find it by being forced into a pro spread. He's going to find it by letting him be the power spread quarterback he is. And he's got to find that magic niche, that magic balance, that flexibility in between the aggression and the variety. In between the two is a flexibility that he can find his magic spot. And then he could be amazing and lead this team to a Super Bowl one day. Hopefully, before he gets too old and before they lose all their players. So, the thing is, he has to be him. He has to be aggressive, but it needs to have some balance, some relaxation to it. Some deep breath meditation, if you will. It needs to have a little bit of that, finding that magic spot. That's what Michael Jordan did so well, like the space. Finding the space, finding the magic. Okay? And, I saw he had it in this game, all game. It's easier when you jump up in a big lead, and it makes it easier. Then you can relax a little more. And you don't force the balls in. You don't put it all on your shoulders. Let your teammates carry you too. You're still the magic man. Magic Johnson had to do that. Michael Jordan had to learn that. That's why Tex Winter was brought in there. That's why Winter was there. Well, not exactly. Winter was already there. But Phil Jackson, Tex Winter, Phil Jackson had the mojo, Tex Winter had the scheme. And Tex Winter said to Michael Jordan, we need to get the ball out of your hands. And Michael Jordan's like, how the hell do you say to the best player in the NBA, get the ball out of my hands? He's like, because when we get the ball back in your hands, you're going to be in a better position than what you were when the ball was in your hands originally. That's how we're going to, it's called teamwork. Let your team work for you, yet you're the leader. You're the man. You got to be aggressive, got to go for it. Michael needs that ball back in his hands. But first he gives it out of his hands. Get it out of your hands. So that's kind of an analogy there of like, get it out of your hands, Josh, but we'll get it back in your hands. It all resides with you, man. You're our leader, but that balance, that unique balance. And, I think that's what this, Joe Brady seems to have a better, idea of that with Josh. Not to say Dorsey can't be good somewhere else. I think I liked a lot of Dorsey's ideas as a passing spread guy, a pro spread. But anyway, really cool stuff. We get the first down here. And again, Steelers doing nothing really off here, in my opinion. But again, just good stuff by Joe Brady on this one. And, but now they're at the 50.